Hey guys, Merry Christmas. So I'm making this video because I want to explain what's going on with this totally awesome thing. Just to give you a little background, years ago when your dad and mom and I celebrated Christmas at our folks', I was the super annoying guy with the camera. And yep, I like had a wide angle lens once, and I would like totally shove it in everybody's face. And yeah, it annoyed the living daylights out of your dad. Your dad absolutely got totally fed up with me and my camera. But each year, you know, I'd like, this is like such a cool opportunity to take pictures of everybody. And so of course, you know, the next camera and another camera and video cameras, and yeah, it was pretty much what led to where I am today, which is a guy who loves documentating, but who has extremely bad editing time. It's incredibly time consuming, as you will someday realize, to edit the content. Unless you shoot the content where you can just go in and tell the story by moving the camera through the event. And that's where this can tell a story without you needing to edit. Because the reality of it is you can take pictures all day long, but if nobody sees them. So a Steadicam is just amazing because you can go in and move through the story and tell the story without editing, because it's one take. And it's an incredibly wonderful skill to learn, because there are a lot of people telling stories with video. But there's a lot to anticipating where the action or the story will go as you're moving through the shot with a Steadicam. And it's a skill. Everybody is a camera guy. Everybody has a camera. But the talent in the future is to be that person who actually can tell the story and leave an impression. So that's the idea behind this gift. I wrote some notes, see if I covered everything. Yes, and for example, I shot your parents' wedding. And when you're the videographer on a wedding shoot, there's sort of an expectation that you would actually produce a nice, clean video for everybody to see. And unfortunately, I just never, you know, I was really bad at that part. You know, the part where you actually sit down and you cut it into something and then you present it and give it to your friends that you shot video of. Totally guilty. And so at the end of the day, I just ended up handing the raw footage to your father, and I hope you guys did something with it. But regardless, the point is don't be that guy who goes in there and everybody sort of has high expectations for your video shoot. And of course, back then I had this big, huge camera with a big lens, and it was very flashy and made me look like a total pro. The beauty of this is it's very unambiguous, or it's not pretentious. You go in with something that's super small like this nowadays, and you're not like that guy who's trying to get in everyone's face. What I've learned over the years is you sort of go in with a reputation of being the guy who gets the shot and then publishes it on your YouTube channel. So you've already got a reputation as a guy who follows through. And this makes it really possible to follow through, because it doesn't really require much effort after you've taken the video. You can literally dump it into like your mom or your mom's phone or your dad's phone, and then it can be managed appropriately wherever it ends up, or into a laptop. Now, what's nice about this one over everything else is it actually has a little screen on it. And it's very self-contained. Once it's been obviously set up using a phone, it's a fairly, it's a great standalone device that you can actually manage your files or your shots and delete stuff and view stuff on the screen, even though my eyeballs would never be able to see the size of the screen, but yours will. All right, and I know. What can I say? It's like the coolest thing. Unfortunately, I think if we were to play, the bird would end up just attacking the balls on the board and just making the game more challenging. Hey guys, Merry Christmas.